Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So for the past few days, actually since Christmas, been wearing a different wearable, and this is the Striiv Fusion. With wearables being so popular, all of a sudden I've actually got the wearable bug, believe it or not. The Striiv Fusion is from a company called Striiv, S-T-R-I-I-V, and Striiv.com is where you can see this particular wearable. This wearable is actually pretty unique because it really offers everything that, some of the features of, some of the main features that a person might want to wear a wearable, and it does so very well in a nice little sleek little package. So we're going to take a look at it right now. So this is the Striiv Fusion, and this is a very simple. Let me take it off. Well, I'll go over that in a second because that's one of the things that is very unique about this one. Taking it off can be a challenge, but this wearable actually has apps, as you can see. So the main thing about this wearable that's different than a lot of other ones, obviously, it doesn't have a color screen, and it is water resistant like most. You can have these different color bands. I'll show you what came in the package here. This is all you get. It comes in this fancy little box here, and you get 3 different colors in the package that I got for the Striiv Fusion. There's different kinds of Striivs. I'll put the website up at the end of this video so you can actually see the options that you get. But the Fusion, the Striiv Fusion retails for $99, but these are on sale everywhere, so do your research. You install an app on your iPhone or Android device, and the app is called Striiv, and this will basically just give you notifications for things that come in, like text messages. It can count your steps, it can do distance right there, it can do, where's the one that I want to see, your sleep is the one that it can do. But more importantly, when you get over to the apps, there's different things that you can do. There's the sleep one right there. I think that's pretty nice. And you have your home, and you have settings and sounds right here. It could control your music too. Let me go back. I need to have it connect. But the most important thing to me is the battery life. The battery life on this particular device, I actually was able to get 3 full days. Now the battery, Striiv says that this can go for 5 days. So, but I think it depends on your usage. So, actually it says 7 days, I'm sorry. The Striiv Fusion is supposed to be able to have battery life of 7 days. So let's flip this over here. I'll give you the design walk around. As you can see here, you've got the little Striiv logo. And you've got a little, there's enough clamps on here to where when you're doing your, if you've ever seen the Striiv intro video, it tells you to cut these off if you have a smaller wrist. You can actually cut this plastic band. But this actually comes out, and here's the latches there. Now this isn't really hard to get on and off, but you can actually pop it out like that. You can change the bands just like that. You can put different colored bands on, but this is a very basic, very basic smartwatch. But it gives you some of the things that you might want in daily use, like your steps. You can track your sleep, and it also gives notifications. Now the touchscreen, as you can see, isn't the best touchscreen, but it's very clear, very vibrant. You can see the time and everything. You can see everything, the date. But I think going back to where I was at before, the battery is really good on this device. You will get at least 3 days, and it definitely depends on usage. Striiv lists it at 7 days with different kinds of usage. But you know, 7 days is a stretch, but actually 3 days is really nice to not have to charge your device. And this is how you charge it actually while I'm speaking of that. You just clamp this on the back here, and you plug it in the USB right there. That's how you charge it. And it doesn't take very long to charge either, believe it or not. But the device itself is water resistant, so you can actually wear this in the shower, in the rain, whatever. It won't actually get hurt or anything. It has apps, and Striiv is saying that there are going to be more apps later on, but you know, we shall see. But it also tracks all activities. It can even monitor your sleep, and it syncs, you know, with iPhone or iOS, I should say, or Android. I think that's the plus. I can actually use this with either device. And you just go to striiv.com and you can see everything that I'm saying. And I'll actually, like I said at the beginning, I'll go ahead and put a video up, or at the end of this video, I'll show you the website just in case you were thinking about getting it. But this is on sale. This is a very basic smartwatch. And you could call it a smartwatch. I'm just not good at that. You could call it a smartwatch because it gives you the things that you're doing. It gives you notifications. Let me send a text real quick. A test text so you can see what it looks like. The vibration on here is really, really strong. There you go. Took a second, but it pops up the name if you have the name. And you can see there's the test. I typed in test, and that's the number. So that's what it looks like when you get a text message. The vibration is really, really strong. So I'm going to show you a phone call. And show you what it looks like when you get a phone call. And this is what it looks like when you get a phone call. A strong vibration, and then it comes across like that. It's vibrating really, really hard. But I would say the vibration on here is really nice. And it'll show you your missed call. So this smartwatch, the reason you can have such great battery is because it's a black and white display. Mainly, that's the main reason you can have such good battery life. But it's small, and it doesn't do as much. And the color screen really helps you to burn through battery. But with this smartwatch, you will get at least 3 days guaranteed. So testing it out, I mean, is it a good smartwatch? I think so. Is it gonna suit everybody? Of course not. But there are some advantages to having this particular smartwatch. The first thing is battery. There aren't very many smartwatches out there that can last for a solid 3 days easy without even touching a charge. Now at that 3-day mark, I still had 17% left, but I just chose to charge it up. Also, there are not a lot of smartwatches out there that can sync with different operating systems. Shout out to Pebble, because theirs can, and now the Striiv can. The application is straightforward and to the point, very nice. I think I would recommend this also. It's very sleek, it's water resistant, you can wear it in the shower. They even recommend that you cut the band down to size if you want to, because you get all these extra bands in the box too. But I don't recommend you cut it. I think you just should push it on down and tuck it in, because they give you this latch here to go over. And some people complain about it being hard to get on and off or hard to put on, but I think if you have a small wrist, I would say don't cut the band, because it might look a little tacky. But just go ahead and put it up to your size and just use this part to lock it in so it's not flapping around. But yeah, I have been testing out the Striiv. Didn't do an unboxing or anything, but it's not really needed for some things. You just get straight through it and start testing it. And this is actually a pretty good smartwatch. I wish it had different shapes, but you know, oh, sorry, I didn't get into more of the notifications, but you do, some applications can sync with it, like their Sports Center and all these different things, and you can see all the different plays that pop up when something's happened. I think that's really cool. But overall, though, the smartwatch itself is, can you call it a smartwatch, or can you just call it like a fitness watch that gives you notifications and takes of your phone calls and text messages and things like that? I think it's safe to say that, you know, this is definitely not a full-blown smartwatch, but it definitely gives you the basics that you need with steps and notifications, phone calls, text messages, even Sports Center you saw there. So I think this is a good one. I'd recommend it. You can actually find this for a very affordable price of like $60 right now or less So do your research, and you'll be able to grab you one. So that's it for now. Just wanted to throw this quick video up and show you that I've been rocking the Striiv for a little while on the iOS device, since it can pair with Android or iOS. So it's very lightweight too. You won't even notice it's on your arm actually. It has very good vibration on it. So this is something you can actually sleep in. My other smartwatches, it was a little difficult to sleep in those. Like the Samsung one tracks your sleep, but that's a bulky watch, so it's difficult to sleep in. This one right here, I really wouldn't care if I rolled on top of it or not. This is supposed to be hardened glass, so it's supposed to do very well and not crack easily. And the fact that it's water resistant, it's great. So I will see you guys in the next video. That was the Striiv Fusion, borderline smartwatch, dumb watch, whatever you want to call it. I think it's a low key smartwatch, like to say the least. It's very nice, and battery is superior on this, really good. Take care, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.